Is Monday giving you the blues? Let's turn that frown upside down. This is Mailcall Monday. We got some Star Wars books. So stay tuned because I'm amped and I hope you are too. What's good, everybody? Welcome back. I am amped because I think I finally hit the right time to buy some of these books. Ooh, how is everybody's Monday going? Let's take a moment to give Monday the real finger, the pinky finger. Grab something cold to drink, take a sip, enjoy the fact that we're on the tail end of Mondays, which can be totally heavy. Those of you on the West Coast, if you're watching right now, if you're watching on the replay, your Monday is almost over as well. Woo! Yes, we got a big box of comics here. I'm excited. I think this is the right time to buy these books, and I will get into this in just a little bit. Because Star Wars has been ramping up, and I think I finally found the time to grab some of these. Let's hit up this chat, see who's hanging out. I know we had some tailgaters. Thanks everybody for being here. Ruben Guzman, good to see you, man. Bearded Avengers assemble. And we will assemble. Absolutely. Nemesis Prime in the house. Good to see you, man. Speaking of Star Wars and Star Wars collectors, Nemesis Prime is the man. Check out Lords of the Long Box. You can find him there. Check out his social media tabs, IG, whatnot. Look for Nemesis Prime and look for the Comic Con podcast that they've got going on with some great episodes there. Hit him up, subscribe him, support him. You're going to enjoy the content. Trust me. M3 Lines, good to see you here. 8 p.m. already. Yeah, your Monday's done. Your Monday's done, man. Oh, here we go. We've got the great Terminio Reyes Jr. in the house. What's good, man? Good to see you. Happy Monday. Woo, let's unwind. Let's have some fun. Holy shit, it's Andy time. Yes, holy shit indeed. Fuchsia, great to see you here. Good to be here. Good to see you guys. Dale Suspense, what's up, man? Happy Monday. We're making it a happy Monday. We definitely will. Perry Comics, thanks for being here, man. Stations, battle stations, let's do this. The Comic Burrito, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Nerdy Couch, great to see you too. Hope everybody's having a great Monday. And if you're not, let's make that a little bit better. Let's change that. You know what I mean? It's Mailcall Monday. Let's unbox some comic books. So I got this package in. It's got some Star Wars books in it. And I'll open this up in just a second here. This package came all the way from Canada. I'm from Michigan. So I'm not too ashamed to, not ashamed, that's not the right term. I'm not too afraid to pay some Canadian postage rates because it's just a hop, skip, and a jump over. And I get better rates sometimes with shipping because I'm so close. Paul Dunn, thanks for being here, man. Yes, we're making that push to 800 subscribers. Thank you so much. We're just a few away. It's really cool. We can hit that 800 subscriber mark. I've got some plans going on because this journey is really interesting, and I'd like to make that push to 1,000 at some point here. I'm really looking forward to that journey with everybody and hanging out. Warlord, good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Yes, I'm in Michigan, so oftentimes if I find comic books in Canada that some people let sit on eBay for what I think are good prices, I'll contact the seller and be like, hey, I'm a couple hour drive away from you. Let's talk shipping prices because sometimes I can get better shipping rates. Very cool. Rob Boswell, Funny Man Andy's on. Good to see you. Thanks for being here, man. Ooh, let's get into this. I'm a little concerned because the package is packaged well. That's what she said. It's a good package. Lots of stickers. But there's some pretty rough, I mean, like getting tossed around shots. And then there's a hole in the box. Step one, cut a hole in the box. There's a hole in the bottom of the box here that's a little concerning. Not a lot of dead space. Seems like they did a really good job. It's a reputable seller on eBay that I went with. Ooh, here we go. Half the fun of this is if it's not packaged right, you guys get to enjoy that adventure as well. More often than not, I think a lot of people have stepped up their packing game when it comes to comic books. So let's see what's in the box. What's in the box already? Let's get into this. Whew. Okay. Okay. Not too bad. Not too shabby at all. We got some cardboard protection right there, and we got a lot of bubble wrap around the side. It actually looks like one of those crush packages on the top here that CGC uses a lot of times. All right. And my favorite part is yeet that right off the desk. So we've got some painter's tape. We got some crush protection. Interesting that there was no crush protection on the back. That was just sitting on the bottom of the box. No pull tabs. That's fine. Because as long as there's painter's tape on here, you can kind of just rip through it. Downright Nerdy Podcast. Good to see you, man. Hopefully you're having a great week. Speaking of Downright Nerdy Podcast, look for his content. Sub him up and check him out. He's finally finished his studio. Finally. He's been working on this a long time. He finished his studio where he's going to put out some amazing content for you guys. And we're going to get together and we're going to finish reading From Hell. We're picking a Saturday. I think next Saturday we're going to hop back in and we're going to finish reading From Hell. Get this away from the mic a little bit. Yes, painter's tape is nice. Painter's tape really is nice because that means every bit of bubble wrap that's here I can reuse. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Seriously, though. I hate throwing stuff in the garbage if I can prevent it. Not a bad packing job. Not a bad packing job at all. And let me dig in to this. Did I get it? Here we go. All right. Lots of layers. Lots of layers. Not so worried about those indentations on the outside of the box now because, hey, Mike, I don't think we need to reread the entire book, maybe a couple of chapters prior. Or better yet, we just rewatch our own content to get us up to speed. Ooh. This seller went fancy. Very, very nice. Very nice. I like the extra cardboard layers in there to protect the slabs. Very good job to this seller. Kudos. I'm definitely going to contact them and thank them for the work they put into packaging this. This is pretty decent. It's an onion. It's got lots of layers. I agree, man. So, like we said, Star Wars books. Why am I amped for these books? Because I felt like I missed the curve before hell broke loose and things went crazy. You know, the investors meeting with Disney Plus happened, or Disney in general happened. And they started making all those announcements Star Wars related, and things just took off. Yeet. We're gonna yeet a bunch of stuff out of the way here because I love to yeet. And let's get some cleaning done here really quick for presentation purposes. So, some of you may know, some of my close friends and some other people may know that recently I've been getting caught up on a lot of the Star Wars content that I hadn't gotten to yet. I finished Clone Wars a few weeks ago, and a month ago actually, and dove into Rebels. Rebels, I was kind of like, I don't know, it's not quite my style of animation, but I'm really digging the story and I'm really digging Rebels. And let's just get right into this. One more piece of tape here. Kanan, the Last Padawan, 9.6. Now, mind you, you're not seeing double here. I picked up 2 Kanan, the Last Padawan 9.6s. Let's talk about this in just a second. Granted, you're like, Andy, why didn't you grab 9.8s on a modern book? I'm thinking outside the box here. Granted, I'm with you guys. 9.8s, if 9.8s are affordable and I want 9.8s, I'm gonna buy a 9.8. Trust me. But with that investors meeting that happened, and with the content that they're dropping and the information that they're dropping, prices just shot up and crept up, shot up. They were going up, and it's like, wait a second. I missed the boat on a lot of these books. Some of the original Star Wars series books, yeah, the first Boba Fett, that's a buy all day long, in my opinion, for affordable rates years ago. I'm picking up copies of that for years. A lot of the newer modern Star Wars stuff I hadn't been picking up and buying because it's one of those things where it's been such a stable market for so long with those books. You prioritize it down. You prioritize it down. You prioritize the stuff that becomes more of an immediate purchase, if you will, not need, but purchase. Like, hey, I need to get this before things blow up, or hey, the prices are climbing. I better grab this now for the collection. I finally think I think the prices have cooled down enough, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you what I paid for these, and I think why I got a really good deal. The 9.8s are still trending over 300. I can't remember the last sale of that. I think the 9.6s are getting underlooked or overlooked maybe, and the price has been, things have been calming down. I'll say things have been calming down Star Wars wise. If any of you guys, a Nemesis Prime, if he's still here and he chimes in, I think he'll agree. There are certain aspects of Star Wars books that have cooled down a little bit. Some of them that are still trending even, and some of them are still going up. I think Kanan and the Last Padawan, people kind of forgot about the fact that there's potential for news, there's potential for options. And the characters in Rebels and the characters in Kanan and the Last Padawan there's so much room for growth. There's so much room for growth. How do they not delve into this? They talked about doing, you guys correct me if I'm wrong here, but it was like an Ezra Thrawn kind of show, if I remember hearing correctly. And I'm kind of wondering if something's going to happen here soon. Why? Well, I think I found a low point or a lull in these books. 2 9.6s shipped from Canada. Last sale on GPA that I could find was $140 per book. To my door, I was able to get these for just over $100 a piece. So I think the trend is settling down a little bit. The high prices were a fair bit higher than that. I should have pulled the data. I know 9.8s were over 500 at one point. Well, I go by the rule of halves when it comes to slab books in secondary market. Let's make the numbers easy here. If a 9.8 is $1,000, I expect the 9.6 to be $500. I expect the 9.4 to be $250, and I expect the 9.2 to, 125-ish. Rule of halves is kind of what I go by on what you would consider stable. But things have been so unstable in the collectibles market that just you kind of just look for that low point. It's almost, things are happening so fast, you just kind of look for the lowest point possible to grab some books, right? Well, I missed out on Kanan and the Last Padawan, and I missed out on some other Star Wars books, and that's why I grabbed those mystery boxes from Nemesis Prime, because I knew that he's going to pack those full of a ton of stuff that I don't have for my collection. So it was definitely a great opportunity for me to add to my collection. Let me hit up this chat again really quick. It is moving fast. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I've been rambling for 12 minutes, so let's highlight you guys the best part of this every week. Let me get in here and see if StreamYard will stop jumping on me. Warlord is also in Michigan. That's awesome. Great to see you again, man. I know you're here just a little bit ago. Yes, Downright Nerdy Podcast is here. Slim Comics and more. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you. Good to see you. Paul Dunn. Yes, Yeet. Name of the game, Yeet. Yes, absolutely. From Hell, yes. From Hell. We will read From Hell, finish reading From Hell on either Mike's channel or Jackson's channel here soon. We're going to get together on a Saturday and go live. I don't think we need to reread the entire book, honestly. Hey, Seawater19, good to see you. Thanks for being here, man. And Rob, you're right. It's an onion with lots of layers. That packaging job was actually really good for 2 slabs, considering the box had some pretty heavy-duty puncture wounds going on there. Yes, I agree. Yep, the packaging was great, man. Legion of Comics, good to see you, man. What's up, comic family? We are at Legion. Oh, man, who else we got in here? Zuni, good to see you, man. Get a little fence bump action going on for Monday. Time to crack and press those 9.6s. I'm glad C. Woodard brought that up because, Andy, why are you not buying 9.8s? I still buy 9.8s if they're affordable. I feel like the 9.6s of this book was more affordable, and I'm going to dip into whether or not they have graders notes. I have not looked them up yet. I feel like at the price I paid for them, whether I can CPR them or not, I feel like they were good enough buy. If they've got graders notes or they show signs of needing a quick press, by all means, that's going to be worth the additional grading fee and the additional cleaning and pressing fee. If you think about it, call it another $30 on top of that. So essentially for a little over $100 a slab, plus an additional 30 plus shipping, let's round it to $150 investment for each one. Well, if they both come back 9.8, that's double right there. Let's say 9.8s are selling for $300 right now. Look up the GPA, look up the Go Collect information. I think the 9/8 last sale was over 300. So if they, pipe dreams and whatnot, if they both came back 9/8, I literally just doubled the value of the books if they're worthy of CPRing and sending back in. So that's kind of the game you got to play a little bit. Like, you got to get those books low enough to make it worth your time of doing it. My hope is that if it is doable, it's kind of that aspect of, you buy one to keep and you kind of buy one maybe to hook somebody up later on. We'll see. But it's a pretty low price point, in my opinion. A vast majority of the collector's market is still focused heavily on 9/8 and above. And they kind of, modern, the last, 10 years in comic books. So unless it's a super crazy ratio or a super, super hot book like Ultimate Fallout 4, most people kind of let 9/6s fall by the wayside. So I'm not afraid to shop for those 9/6s or even 9/4s. Shop around, educate yourself. That's what I work on doing a lot of times. I'll continue to hit up this chat, man. Great read, the Darth Bane trilogy books. Ooh, okay, I'm going to add that to my listed notes to look into. Hey, come on, Mama. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. So much room for growth. I agree. So there's some debate here about issue 1 and issue 6. Sure. We'll table that for a whole nother topic, for a whole nother discussion. But on the CGC slab, first appearance of Kanan, Ezra, Chopper, Hera, Sabine Wren, Zeb. Lots of first appearances in here. And I've really actually grown to enjoy the Rebels series. I'm at the tail end of season 3 right now. So my plan today is to actually hop on the treadmill, hit for an hour to an hour and a half, and let that show play and sit there, watch and enjoy it. Maybe I can get further into finishing season 3 and actually get into season 4. We'll see. But I agree with Nemesis here. There's so much room for growth that they haven't really finished panning out. There's just rumors right now. It's just rumors. So I feel like looking for those low points for those books to grab them. And I feel like personally, the information that I had at hand, the decision that I made to pick those up was a good decision on my part for my collection. I hate giving advice to other people because it's like literally everything changes so super fast and everybody's collections are so different. I'm not going to tell you guys what to do by any means, except for to utilize the tools online to educate yourself to make sure you're making the right decision at the right time for your collection and you. I feel like this is the right decision for me. The reason why I think I was able to do this as well as I was is this seller had a handful of books and I made an offer well below what they were asking. So I thought I was going to get shot down, which is why I was really excited that they accepted it. And I think maybe it was because the postage for them was a little bit cheaper because they were only hop, skip, and a jump over not bridge. Technically, there's a bridge there, but hop, skip, and a jump over the border. Holy moly. This chat keeps jumping. Let's hit everybody up here again. Mark, good to see you, man. Hopefully you're enjoying that pin. Hopefully you're having a good day. It's going to hit 70 here in Michigan. Oh my Lord. I agree. It's a pretty good deal. 9/6 is a 9/8 on a bad day. I'm with Don Davis. Sometimes books that I've got 9/8s that look like they should be 9/6s, and I've got 9/6s that look like they should be 9/8. That's a whole nother topic for a whole other channel or a whole other show. Kenneth Berg, good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Hi to everyone here tonight. Absolutely. Let's see this. M3, one of the best storylines. Ooh, yes. Forgot the names, but the living armor things that Saber can't penetrate. Okay. I'm going to look into that. Aha, there he goes. Oh, and it jumped again on me. Smash that like button. Thank you, Zuni. I really appreciate everybody hanging out. Let's talk comic books. This is a great way to unwind for me. Hopefully it is for you guys too. Hop on, hit that subscribe button, comment down below, tickle that notification bell. I got to find a new one for that. That's a little awkward. And join the ride, join the journey. This is really about the journey because it's going to be amazing to look back years from now, see where it kind of started and see where we're at. And that's what's great about everybody else's channels as well, is going all the way back to the beginning and checking things out. Read it a few times, even listened to the audiobook version. Ooh, also great. Very cool. Very cool. It's all sorts of nope. I hope you love that button, man. Geek Aficionado, talking about CPRing books. Geek Aficionado is the man when you want to learn about CPRing a book. Geek's actually done a couple of books for me, and I have plans to hopefully our bridges cross or bridges connect, whatever you want to talk about. I've been gun shy about sending books to CGC, and I hope, Geek, you don't feel like I've been ignoring you by any means, because there's at least 4 slabs, 2 of which are other Star Wars slabs that I wanted to send his way to CPR. But I feel like CGC turn times have kind of gotten wonky, and there's a lot of newness to CGC's growth. So there's a lot of new graders. They're expanding. There's a lot going on. Feel like the risk level is a lot higher. So low buy-in, low risk, hopefully high reward. I'll dig into these ones. Maybe these ones get added to the package to go to Geek Aficionado, because I will pay for Geek Aficionado's Cadillac service on the CPRing books every day. He did a fantastic job with those Saga slabs that he took care of, or the Saga Mexican variants that he took care of me. Both came back in 9/8. That was awesome. You want to go Star Wars? You want Star Wars? Go Old Republic. I could see that would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. Yep. Hey, Geek. So, like I said, 9/6s, I felt hit a lull in this book specifically. They're both direct. They're not newsstands. Did they even make a newsstand? 2015. If there's a newsstand, there's a possibility. I think they stopped doing newsstands in 13, 14, 15, or 16. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Man, it's good to hang out with you guys. It really is. Mondays are always heavy. Got to give Monday the finger, the real finger, the pinky finger. Hang out and talk comic books. Warlord, I don't know where you live in Michigan, but if you ever get around to it, check out Big Ben's Comics. I will Google search that, and I will check that out, man. I really will. Always looking for a new place to go check out and sift through some books. The world keeps turning, and things keep getting better and better for everybody in the world. So getting out, stretching those legs, and getting back into more shops is definitely on my list for 2021, and I'm looking forward to that. What else can I say? Star Wars, Kanan, The Last Padawan. Rebels has been fun. The jury was out for me for the first season. Once I got into the second season, the story got better. I'm really enjoying the third season now, and I can't wait for the fourth season. And I cannot wait for more new Star Wars shows to hit. I am chomping at the bullet, so to speak, or chomping at the bit. I cannot wait. So, yeah, 9.6s, 2 of them, possibly CPR-ish, CPR-able. You guys might enjoy just sitting here watching me make up new words all day long. But that's what it is. It's Monday. That's the one package that I was going to open up. I thought about opening up another package, but I really wanted to share how excited I was with you guys about Kanan the Last Padawan. I really felt like I missed the train on that book, and I sure did. I could have bought them a lot cheaper a long time ago. But to have 2 9/6s, white pages, ready to check out. Now I'm amped. Now I'm amped to get them underneath the light and really take a look at them and see what's what. Why do they get 9/6s? First, I'm going to check for grader's notes on CGC. Man. Big Herm, man, yeah, I would highly recommend checking out Rebels. Rebels is a lot of fun, actually. But I can't thank you guys enough for hanging out. All 20 of you sitting here watching me ramble, talking about comic books. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best part of this. This connective tissue that we have of comic books is great, but you guys really are the best part about this. All day, every week. Consider hitting that subscribe button down below, smashing all those other notification buttons and bells and everything. And let's do this journey. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep seeing what's behind the next door. Let's keep seeing what's in the next box we get to unbox, because it's a ton of fun. You guys know how I do it. I'm going to go peace out. I'm going to go pinkies out. I'm going to catch you all on the flip side for the next video. And don't forget, the most important part, all day, every day.
Be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes.